see me. That's just gonna have to be the way it is. That's just gonna have to be the way it is, because I'm not turning on the light. I'm not turning on the light. So I'm gonna rock like this. Can you even see it? Looks a little cloudy to me. Hey, Daniel, what are you doing awake? Huh? I was taking a chance that there would be somebody that would be awake, and look at who came in here, being fabulous. Good morning to you, too. I haven't been to sleep yet. I was having a rough night. So, you can't see me, though. Is it difficult? Is it difficult to see me? I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? As long as you can hear me. Oh, Hefe. Good morning. Vince, I'm having a bad night. Look at Hefe came in here and I'm having a bad night. And I didn't know what to do about it. I definitely didn't want to try to be calling somebody at these hours, because that isn't going to work. I appreciate you coming in here for sure. Vince. Hey, Vince, it's good to see you. It's good to see you coming into Redheadville. Murder! Look at this. This is fun shit. Look at it. I was going to rob myself of this. I was going to rob myself of it. And then I thought, well, just that maybe there'll be somebody awake. Maybe there'll be somebody awake. How are you? How are things? I need to come and see how things are. You're just a big bubble of joy. Yes, you are. How is the family? I know that you're always are working. You're just productive all the time. If we all could be just like Murda. And you know what? It's been like a long time now. You've grown. Oh my holy moly. You and Ryan, so many people have grown so much. It's cool to watch. And some of the people that have been trying to grow to get to a certain level are reaching those goals. And that's exciting too. That's exciting too. It's fun to see everybody be excited about what's going on YouTube, you know. Hey, Cherokee, what's happening? I was having a bad night. I was. I was sitting here feeling sorry for myself, and it's just not a street I like to park a car on. And it's not hours that you could be like calling somebody, and who would I call? I would call him. We would talk to each other at night all the time. We talk to each other all day long. You know what happened to me today? I have to tell somebody. There's 3 of you in here. Do you want me to tell you what happened to me today? It was different. It was different. Yeah, Redhead, I'm good. Going back to the Philippines soon to see my family. Are you really? Oh, how are you going to go for a long time? A lot of people that I know that go visit their family in the Philippines, like when they leave for like a month. So it's like they're gone for a while. I probably should turn the light on. Should I turn the light on, Cherokee, a little bit? I could sit up and turn this light on, or is this okay? Because if this is okay, I'd rather just be laid down. Hello, you, camera. What's up? I remember you, camera, from coming in before. How are you? I was in, I'm working aboard here. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Oh, man, that's tough. That's tough. I tell you that. And I know that you're big on family. I was, when OG Raider was sick, he sold me his vehicle. And I still refer to his vehicle as his vehicle. And I've had it for a while, and I've drove it in the past, in the years, for years. It's not like I don't know his vehicle or whatever. And I know he hasn't been gone. It hasn't even been 2 months. I don't know. I just try to wrap my head around stuff and whatever. So I'm in his car and my finger hits a button that I've never known its function for or anything. And the speaker on his phone or connected to his car on the button that I pushed on the steering wheel said something to the effect of, did I want to sync my phone to his car? So I was like, well, shit, yeah, I do. I'd like to listen to Pandora or some fucking something, fucking something, right? So I push the button that it told me to push, and it said, which device do you want to connect to? And then it was like device one, which there was only one, and it was his voice. It was his voice, and he said his name. And I was driving. I haven't heard his voice in a really long time, and I didn't know what to do. So I was driving, and I was trying to figure it out because I'm not, a technology person. And it repeated it. And I wasn't like I didn't want to hear it. I wasn't prepared. I know it's there now in case if I want to hear it. That's kind of cool. I just wasn't prepared. And it wasn't that I had forgotten what he sounded like. I just hadn't heard it for a minute. Well, these are how my nights go sometimes. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying my best. I'm not a mess, but I'm a mess. I'm just not a mess. I appreciate you, Murda. I appreciate you being here, Cherokee. You've been I appreciate you, Murda. I can see that you're hugging me, and that's what I needed. See, I can come on here and I don't have to worry about, if I can't talk to no dudes. Fucking nuts. I can't talk to no guy friends. I have more guy friends than I have girlfriends. I do have some girlfriends that are fabulous. I know I don't bug them, but I feel like I feel like I bug them. Call one night for my mom's number after she passed. Oh my goodness. And I didn't know if I should answer. I saw that on a real life, like 48 hours after the 48 hours or whatever. And uh this lady's mom had passed. She was murdered. And I feel like my hair is in my mouth, so please forgive me. Um, there is a hair in my mouth. It's my hair, but it's my hair. I just can't get it out. Um, but yeah, during the investigation, and it was a real life thing. Her mom had called, and I mean that's you understand where I'm coming from. Then when it was like it wasn't that I was like I didn't want. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what was going on. It triggered me. It triggered me, and I appreciate my YouTube. It is what? I don't even know what time it is right now. And it's the only way besides me praying. I don't want to be on my phone. I've been watching people. I've been doing my best on getting caught up on stuff that I don't feel like I have to do. I want to do it. And and it just was getting to that point where I was just like, well, maybe I should just go live. Maybe I should just go live and exactly what I knew what would happen would happen. So I had a triggering day, you know? I did. Just cry red. Where see? You know, you contemplate it. It's such a mind fuck. It's a mind fuck because you contemplate it. You want to be real. You want to be real. You don't want to be a pussy. I had somebody tell me last weekend that lost her son, and I was crying. We were talking about some stuff, and she said she she, she doesn't call me redhead, but she said, "Redhead, it hasn't even been 2 months. You're trying to do everything. You're trying to do everything. You're trying to be still. You're trying to be happy. You're trying not to cry. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to hold it together. You're trying to." She said, "You're just trying to do everything. It hadn't even been 2 months." And I am trying to hold it together because this shit is annoying to me. It's annoying to me. And you don't want to be annoying to people, you know? Yes, I do. It's like 3 a.m. there. It's late here too. I don't know what time it is. It's time that I shouldn't be on my phone. I'll tell you that damn sure. Oh, my sweet's here. Your uh do-rag made me feel bad because he was talking about I already had a bad day. So he was talking about that's a phrase when we were talking about cute, and I'm not like an airhead, but I'm naive. I'm naive in a lot of different ways that I have to think about things because I don't necessarily think things the same as other people. And I popped in my head and was like, well, I've been called an Amazon. The first few times that I was called an Amazon, I was like, the fuck you say? What? Where in the book of that's flattering does that come from? Because Amazon is not that flattering until I learned that being called an Amazon is flattering. Who the fuck? What? I mean, shit, you could pick a different word out of all the words in the world. You know what I mean? You get known for being an Amazon? What the fuck? Isn't that like a package place that sends you shit? You know what I mean? I hope you guys are hitting the like button. I know it's hard. It's hard to hit the like button on these type of things, but I do appreciate it if you would. I had fun with you today, Punisher. I watched you for a long time. You know what was funny is there would have been nothing. Nobody would have known nothing. I didn't want to go to the store by myself, but I was already invested in watching you. Anyways, when I asked him, I'm going back to it now. When I asked him, well, what's your thoughts on Amazon? I wasn't trying to like, you know me. Like I wasn't trying to say anything bad. I am not that bitch. I'm not the talk bad bitch about it. You know what I mean? I mean, I have a foul mouth on real life shit, but I wasn't trying to say anything. He said he didn't want to be disrespectful to OG. And I was like, well, why would you be? What's going on? Who's being disrespectful? I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was then I was starting to hyperventilate. You know, I was like, okay, well maybe this I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I didn't know what was happening. It happens to I can't read it. I was crying. It happens. It's all good. We're here for you. Cherokee, I appreciate that. You're here. You're there, but I can barely should I turn on the light? I'm kind of like laying I fell asleep on the couch. Not on the couch. I didn't even go to sleep. I'm a damn lie. I'm going to fall asleep on the couch. I guess I could turn on this little light. I don't know if it'll be enough light. Is that enough light? I was laying down. I was having a bad night. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Redhead, take it a day at a time. I'm trying to, and I know better. I'm trying to, and I know better. There's a few obstacles that I've had to get over. There's a few obstacles that I've had to get over. Since the day that I first saw OG after, because we went to high school together, but then we were friends. We knew who each other were, but we hung out in different groups. So like our friends really knew each other, but I knew who he was. He knew who I was, but it wasn't like that. And the first time I saw him when we first started dating, he's always wanted me. He wouldn't even look me in the eyes. I remember the very, very, very first time that I saw him, he wouldn't even look me in the eyes when he was talking to me. And I was like, are you not going to look at me when you talk to me? And he's all, not today. Today I'm not. And I'm like, okay, well, when is this going to change? You know? And he's all, well, I'm definitely going to see you again, but we are going to look directly in your eyes today. And I was like, oh, what? You know, is there something weird happening? I didn't know what was going on. But since the day that we got together, he has always wanted me. He's always wanted me. And one of the things that I've had to accept that is so difficult, and I've accepted it. He doesn't want me. And the reason why he doesn't want me is because there's no wants in heaven. He doesn't want me like that. He doesn't even need me. He doesn't have any needs. He don't ever have to worry. He doesn't have a thought process of needing me and wanting me. Now, that's the sad part. That's the sad part. The good part is that when it's my time, he will know who I am and I'll be able to see him again. When it's my time. Now, I could choose to live my time with Betty Scrotum Eyes and not sleeping at night and getting myself together enough to play Fortnite, which I love, or making a video and editing it for hours for a 5-minute video, or and I'm talking about YouTube stuff because it's where I get my peace. That's human. I get my peace from my mama too. My mom had a stroke on August 2nd and she's verbal, but she's not as verbal as she was before. And I've been able to still talk to her, and I thank God every day that in my storm my mom could have went and then he could have went like that. And I need to be thankful I need to be thankful for what I have. I am very thankful for what I have. I am very thankful for what I have. I'm not ungrateful. Look at Myrna. I was thinking about you being. I am. I'm almost 6 foot tall. I've shrunk a little bit. I'm almost, well, because, I'm getting older, but I'm almost 6 foot tall. And I'm right at, like, when I'm not stressed out, I'm right around 200. I don't let myself go over 204. I mean, I watch myself. But when I'm stressed, I'll get down into the 180s. And then that's really kind of thin for being almost 6 foot tall. I'm not trying to be like, I like a little. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. I can't see because I was crying. I'm embarrassed. I just dropped my lid. I'm sorry. I really can't see. I think that says super duper. Is it super duper, Alex? I think it is. How are you and your girlfriend? Why are you up? Aren't you like, oh, just barely, like, maybe 19 or something? But I mean, you're dead. Isn't this late for you? I don't know. I'm not your parent. I'm just saying. Let's see, I'm so happy I could help. Oh, definitely. Well, not to mention, I say you're a cutie patootie. But see, this is what I love about being. This is what I love about being OG's woman currently. Is that he wouldn't care if I told you you were cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, now there were some folks that he would tell me I wasn't allowed to say too much of stuff. But you know what? He was my man. And you better damn straight. Hey, don't think we didn't have a couple problems. Only two that I was aware of. But fuck that. Let me tell you something. Since the day that man, he was good. He wanted me till the day he took his last breath. And that was never going to change. That was never going to change. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. Peggy Sue and Jilly Jat. I'm not even caring about that. And am I putting them down? Hey, let me tell all you folks something. Let me tell all you folks something. Don't let a bitch have a reason to go do what she need to do, because just as much fun as you think that you may be having, why don't you think about your bitch doing it? Because I'm letting you know right now, and I'm using the bitch word with respect. Can I get an amen? Somebody said, well, saying bitch ain't respectful. Then you're not on my level of what I'm talking about. We got bitch titty heaven up in here. Perspectives here. He'll send you there. I know he will. But you need to understand that there's loyalty and there's loyalty and then there's deep loyalty. I was never going to ever, not ever be with that man. And he won't never, ever, never gonna not be with me. And I love him now as much as I did before. Is there something wrong with that? I mean, I don't think that there is. I can't see because I was crying. Direct meant that he said it. Oh, okay. Thank you for. He made me feel like I was trying to do something bad, um, to disrespect my honey. Now, don't get me wrong. I say some shit. Don't get it twisted. But when I'm doing that kind of stuff, I don't ever say some shit in somebody else's chat. That's for damn sure. That's on my own chat. I say some shit. And I feel better that you told. Golly, that makes me feel so much better. I already had a bad day. Well, I didn't have a bad day. I had an alarming day. I got some news from the funeral home this morning. I don't even want to talk about none of that. And then I heard his voice in the car. I was driving. I wasn't expecting it. It was just different. And then I was trying to relax and do some shit, and then that happened, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not disrespectful." I'm not a disrespectful person. I mean, that right there was just enough to make me want to gasp for oxygen. I appreciate you saying that. Now I don't feel bad. Now when I see him, I won't feel like he thought I was being a dirty bitch. I wasn't being a dirty slut, man. Hey, dirty sluts are easy to find. Hey, they're a dime a dozen. They're easy fruit. They got a few worms and shit. You know what? They've been on the ground. They dropped, and nobody was like, "What?" And so then they were just like, "Please pick me because fucking me easy." You know, I'm not an easy fruit. I'm the one you got to get the ladder for. I'm the one that's not. It's almost like it smell good, and it almost want to come off the tree, but you almost want to bring it home and like savor it for a couple of days because it's gonna be a good bitch. You know what I mean? That's the kind of fruit that I am. You know, and being disrespectful, even though I still want to be respectful. Yeah, not disrespectful. I want to be respectful, you know. So I'm glad you cleared that up for me cuz that was different. I plug my computer keyboard into I can barely read this cuz of my eyes. Keyboard into my Xbox One. I get to play Fortnite and Oh, when do you get to start doing that, Alex? Good for you. No more pain. You know what was funny about that, Cherokee? My baby was badass. If you read pancreatic cancer, it says it's like one of the most painful cancers that you can go through. My baby wasn't in pain. My baby wasn't in pain. He was in pain when he ate. He stopped eating. You know, he ate as much as he could when he could, but he was in pain. If you didn't eat, then he wasn't in pain. He was a strong. I'm telling you that I'm not trying to fluff my man's dick right now. He was strong. He was so strong. I mean, up to hours before he was gone, just strong, knew what he wanted. The day before, he wanted watermelon. And he told me so. And I went and got him chunks of it, and he ate it. And I've told this story before, and he threw it up, and he threw it up, and he threw. This was the day before he passed. Threw it up, threw it up. And he got done. He didn't have no energy. Didn't have no energy. And he looked at me and he said, "Get me some more." I was like, "Baby, are you sure? Are you sure you want? Get me some more." He's getting mad at me because I wasn't listening to him. So I got up and I got him more, and he just sucked the juice out of it and spit the skin back in the bowl. And he goes, "I'm not gonna eat the skin. I'm just gonna suck the juice." And he didn't throw up. He got sick, but he didn't throw up after that. And he was satisfied. That's a tough dude. I don't care who you are. That's a tough dude. Royal's up in here. I appreciate you coming in. Look, I'm being a crybaby. This is a whole new twist for you, huh? Yeah. That's why I normally don't do this kind of stuff. This is the first live I've done like this in since he's passed, because this is what I figured it was gonna do. But it's late in the night. I was having a moment, so I thought I would just get myself together. Got to get yourself better so you can do that stuff. New connect me with ad full watching. Well, I appreciate you doing that. I do. I appreciate you doing that. I am back, sure. Well, I'm a horrible reader out louder. I'm dyslexic, so when I read very choppy like that. So I appreciate you coming in here for sure. I miss my mom, but I'm at peace with her being gone. See, I don't know what it is, Cherokee. It's not that I'm not at peace that he's gone. I have complete peace that I know where he is. That's a strange statement to read. I'm going to read that again. I miss my mom, but I'm at peace with her being gone. Well, when did that come? I have peace. Peace with her being gone. I don't know if I have peace with him being gone. I guess I have to give myself time. See? Strong words, Cherokee. Now you guys know why Betty screwed mice. Now you know why. Because you can't do this all the time. Some people do. Man, I feel so sorry for people that suffer from depression. I'm sure I'm depressed. I'm sure of it. But I don't suffer from depression. There are people that suffer from depression. My heart breaks for them. Royal, I'm very sorry that you're coming in here and I'm being a pussy. So you're just gonna have to accept and move on, or come back when I'm in a better situation. Come when I'm gaming. I'll tell you to suck a bag of dicks. Okay. Hey, King, what is happening? Oh my gosh, you see, this is I'm opening myself up to letting me be a crybaby. How you doing? Did you know you were walking into this crap? Yeah, it's not a shit show. It's not a shit show. It's kind of crappy. It's just not a shit show. You know what I'm saying? No, you're fine, Royal. You're actually doing fine. You're Indian, right on. Does that say Indian? I think it did say that. Well, come on in. Feel comfortable. You're broken English. If you feel like you have it, I'm dyslexic. I was reading what you said better than most people. Okay, let me tell you that right now. I appreciate you being in here. Oh, you know what? I'm just being a pussy. I was having a rough day, and uh, I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much to be thankful for, and I shouldn't. You can't help it. It has nothing to do with what you should or shouldn't do. You can't help it. When it happens, it just does. Well, yeah, good. See? See? That's because you're my people. I can tell you that you're cute. When you wake up in the morning, Punisher, and you look in the mirror and you got your crazy hair going on, you look at yourself and say, Redhead says I'm fucking cute. And I accept it in the name of the Lord. And I just want you to do that. You make me smile. I love it that you game with me. And you know what? I need to apologize to you, because I need to apologize to you and KJ. And I've been making such a bigger effort lately. It would appear that I'm a selfish content creator, because I do rely on a few people. When I say I rely on them, they're just a comfort. I can game with you. I can't game with everybody. I can game with KJ. You guys are both content creators. And I've always promoted you. OG loved you both. Um I've always promoted you, but I I I don't feel that I've been as supportive as you guys are to me as I am to you, and I haven't been able to like really stay in. I couldn't really stay into your chat very long because I can't fucking hear you. But now when I do, I make sure the TV, you got me fucking doing this shit. I have to turn off my TV. I have to make sure there's no noise. I have to have my volume up all the way on my phone. I mean, if I go anywhere, the store, outside, I mean, I can't hear. So I just, but you know what? I stay, and you get to love on people and know them in a bigger way. And I don't ever think, ever, never, never, ever. You do have a baby face, but I bet you ain't quite innocent. And you know what? There ain't nothing wrong with being like being told you're innocent, but I'm not a dude. I'm not a dude. I don't know how to think with the dick. I don't have balls. I don't know what any of that is. You know what I mean? So I don't know what being called cute. And exactly what Durag said was exactly what the guy said. Exactly to the T. I was like, oh my gosh, he's a mind reader. He's a mind reader. My girlfriend is doing good. I'm going to probably keep asking you about it, Alex. And let me tell you something right now, and you better listen to Redhead. I'm 52 years old, and I'm a good lover. Okay? And being that I'm a good lover, I don't accept shit. Okay? When holidays come, celebrate them with your girl. The next holiday that's coming up is St. Patrick's Day. Do something for her. Do something for her. Who gives a shit? I do something every day. Bitch, you should. But do something extra on holidays. My honey and I did that for each other, and we had fun. We had fun. Have fun with the people that you're with. It's a waste of time not having fun. It's a waste of time being grumpy about how you ain't going to do something because you do it every day. Well, you sound like you a dick. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you a big fat hairy dick that needs to be shaved. You know what I'm saying? I do know that. I do know that, Punter. You proved it. I I have lost people. I've lost respect for people, and I've lost people in the darkest time of my time of YouTube, and that's been in the last 6 months. And there's been a couple times my internet was out for a month. There was one time it was out for a week. There were times that I couldn't do what I needed to do because I was taking care of my honey. I what I thought I didn't couldn't do, I was doing exactly what I needed to do. And any time that's how you build your base. And I know that you're gonna always be there. Could you imagine if something like tore us apart? How would that be? I mean, that would be awful, wouldn't it? I feel like that would be a tragedy. Okay, let's see. I can't read. Redhead, one day you will be at peace with him being gone. I'm listening to what you're saying to me, Cherokee. You will never forget him, but you will be at peace with it. I'm looking forward to that. I really, really am. It was such a weird place in my life. I have a handful of people that want to tell me some shit that I'm close to, that in my real life. You don't know what God's got in store for you. I don't want nobody. I mean, is that God knows the desires of my heart. He also knows I'm a freak. So it's like I'm at a place in my life that it's okay for me to still love my honey. And it's okay for me to not go nowhere. And it's okay for me not to talk to nobody. And it's okay for me to have an escape on YouTube. And it's actually okay for me not to have peace yet. But boy, I can't wait till that day comes. I have peace. I don't have peace about him being gone. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I know why I don't have peace, and it's out of my control. It has nothing to do with anything that I am doing or anything that I'm doing wrong or that I should be doing different or that I'm being malicious. I'm not doing anything. But when things subside, I bet you I will have peace. I do. That don't mean that I want to be fucking around folks. Like that's a whole different subject. My girlfriend has a little baby, like a real one. Does that say baby? My girlfriend have a little boy. Are you saying your girlfriend got a baby? How old? Aw, see? You made me feel better. You did. I went to the dumpster dive today. I did a short on it. I should have did a video, but I'm trying to condense my videos into shorts as much as possible. That's hard to do. You only got 1 minute. But to make myself feel good after I heard his voice in the car and I paid most of my bills. Um, I had a little bit of money left over for next month because I got paid early, and I went to the dumpster dive, a little thrift store dumpster dive. It did make me feel good, actually. One day at a time. Trying to. It's tough. Why? That's the thing, Murda. That's the thing is Cherokees. I already have anxiety. Okay, look, I'm an anxiety bitch. Dude, even in Punisher's chat, the moment that I thought that somebody thought that I was trying to fish for a compliment, I don't have to fish for compliments. I wasn't fishing. And so when I speechless. You know what I mean? It's absolutely speechless. But you do have to take it one day at a time. And you got to understand that when you have anxiety and things like that happen, what's the first thing that happens? Alarms. Uh, uh, because of anxiety. You know, I've had more headaches in the last 4 months, 5 months. Anxiety. My anxiety will give it to me every time. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yep, every single time. Hey, I see you, proud single mom. You have a good morning too. Let me put you up here, sweetheart. Cause I know oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, my love. I was trying to drop your link. I was trying to drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Cause you a single mom. You already know. Don't you have a GoFundMe account? I feel like we need to feed your children. I feel like your children need to be fed. Nothing because you're not, because you're a single mom and you need a break. Like you need the break. Like you need to take the vacation because you're working hard to feed your kids. Not that they're starving. I didn't mean it that way. I meant like you need a break. So I feel like that we should feed your children. So you don't have to cook for like a month. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be great? Oh my goodness. Hello, Gabe. What's up with this crazy lady? Hey, I guess that's me. If you can't handle it, get the fuck out. That's how that goes. If people that rock in here, rock in here. They don't mind it. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I'm grateful for you, Red. Your time in my chats is always wonderful. I had a good time today. Not that I normally don't have a good time. I just had a good time. I was stressed out. And it was nice to be able to be just like parked and be comfortable. Does that make sense? Be parked and be comfortable. I would imagine that that probably is what they're. Oh, look at her. You guys taking care of people? Oh, I didn't even read what they said, and I won't even, you know what? I probably should make Cherokee a moderator. Um, because I know he would take care of that shit. Oh, I'm reading what they said I shouldn't. Oh, yeah, that's okay. You guys did a good job. Yeah. Bag of dick suckers. Punisher. That's why my honey liked you. That's why my honey liked you. I tell you right now, to fault. To fault, OG Raider would defend me in strange ways. To fault. I am not lying, but he would say to me, like, because sometimes I'd have to get on him a little bit and be like, honey, like, you know, you're not a gangster, okay? You're not gonna cap anybody. You know, it's just you get so frustrated and so angry if you think somebody is like gonna disrespect me or whatever. And he would let me get it out, and he would say that he agreed that he could have handled it differently when he handled things crazy. But he would say, and he was right, don't call a dog in and then complain about how he fights. Don't you call a dog in and then complain about how he fights. I'll fight the way I want to. And I could have handled it differently. And I hear you. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. But I needed to hear him. He said, but, and then a couple words I can't say on here because I can't say it. Don't get it twisted. You don't call a dog in and then complain how he fights. Words, words to the wise. You know what I mean? He was. You know what's cool about him is that he was mentally fucked up. And I said that when he was alive with him on the chat, with him without on the chat. I'm not talking shit about my man. I loved him. I loved him. I love him. But he was mentally fucked up. The cool thing about his mental illness is that I got along with all of his personalities except for one. And that one personality in 9 years really only showed up maybe like 4 times. And each time, let me tell you something right now, Red didn't put up with some bullshit, okay? And I don't even give a fuck who you are right now. We ain't gonna do this dance. And fortunately for me, the one personality, he had like seven. If the one personality that didn't like me never stuck around long. And he would try to disrupt a lot. And I just wanted to allow it. I'm not going to waste my time being pissy. You know what I mean? And so that personality never stuck around for very long. Can I get an amen? Okay? Can I get an amen? Gotta find the right point to start and finish on shorts. Well, it's a minute long. So what I've been doing lately, what I've been doing is when I'm making a video, I already know I use my Snapchat for all my recording because Snapchat you have only a certain amount of time and then it cuts off. The video's great. Everything's great video wise. So I use my Snapchat for my videoing. Then when I edit, I can take out stuff and add stuff or whatever. But if I have only like 4 clips that I was gonna make a video, that's really not enough to make a video, but I can make a short out of it and I can cut those 4 clips into a minute. And so that's what I've been trying to do to grab people's attention, but they're not sitting there watching something for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Although my stories are great. I enjoy watching them. So, I mean, hopefully people are watching them all. I wish I could see this better. I'm sorry. When I've had a bad day or depression hits, I have fun just chilling with y'all. Yes, bro. 100%. Like earlier today, whose chat were we in? Were we in Punishers? Did I sound like an 8-year-old boy? Did I sound like I was 12 years old and I was a little boy going through puberty or something just then? I don't know what that was. Was it my voice? I don't know what was going on. But, anyways, we were in somebody's chat. I think it was Punishers. What did you say? Now I got off track. Fuck. Let me read what you said last. Chilling with your. Oh, yeah. So, and then, because I love this. I love it so much more than I realized I was going to. And I think I'm gonna get another one on this side and have it tip out right here. Leave this open for right now, and you never know, I might put something there. And when I mentioned it, you were like, "Do it. That's cool." YouTube connection right there. You know what I mean? It is like we even though we were watching Punisher and such, we were having a conversation and watching him, and I think it was him, and but we were able to talk about stuff, and I was getting your opinion because I know that you love it because it's native, and that's who I am. Please don't put a spell on me. Well, I'm a Scorpio, so sometimes I don't do spells. I'm just contagious. I don't know what that means to you, but I don't do spells or black magic or Ouija board or like talking to some deviled shit. I don't do that. Okay, but I am contagious and I am like kryptonite. So if you don't want to get addicted, I'd back out now, sucker. That's all I gotta say. Pickle Juice is not happy with me at all. You want to go night girl? She's over here not having it. I don't know if you guys got to see that or not. Mr. Flazzo, what are you doing up? What time is it for you? Is it early? Dang, I've been on for an hour. It makes sense. Good. Look at Mr. Flyzone. I'm making sense. Who would have thought I had to do a real live to make sense in this world, but it's happening before your eyes? Isn't this fantastic? Tiny teeny. I was having a bad night. I'm not anymore. I was having a bad night, girl. I love it when you come and see me. I know that you've been taking care of my Vaughn. When you play with him next, or if you see him soon, will you please tell him that Redhead loves him with all my heart? He's very, very, very special to me. So are you. I appreciate you coming in. You always make me happy. When skies are gray, you never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my teeny away. That's what I said. He took a break. You want to know why? Let me fluff his dick hole. Because he's been working on a reservation. What were you building? Was it a school? I forget what you were building, but he's building something. Because he's the construction guy. And he's like in charge of the shit. And everybody, like, all they have to do is just show up and do it. Because everything's been taken care of. So that's what he's been doing. Look, I'm spilling the tea. Man, I know all about Cherokee's business. Okay? Because we like this. All right? Don't mess around. We about the only ones that are going to be up here that'll be like, hey, 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 hey. With a little Indian spit on it. You know what I mean? He was. Did you ever see? Were you in his chat that one time that well, there were several times. he And you had no idea in person. I'll tell you this right now, the first altercation that we got into, it was when I don't remember if we weren't breaking up. We weren't it wasn't a breakup. It was a first altercation. And he told me he was going to do something, I don't even remember what. And I was like, "The hell you are." And we didn't talk to each other like that at all. And this was like our first big fucking fight that we ever had. And and we were together for a while before we had our first fight. And he said something about taking his PS4 out of the bedroom and doing something like he was going to leave or something. And I was like, "The fuck, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You're not going to go get your PS5 or 4. You're not doing shithole. So I don't know where the fuck you're coming from." And he told me he was. So I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I said and I didn't talk to him sideways. I wasn't that girl. I said, and I told him, "The fuck, you ain't taking nothing." And I went back in that bedroom and I started unplugging all of his shit and I was putting it away. It wasn't even mine, it was his. And when he saw me going back to that bed, I low key was a little bit scared. I am not shitting you. So we're kind of going after each other a little bit over a PS4, going over a little bit, and I had to jump over the bed to get it. And when I did, he tackled me. He tackled me like on the bed. And he had my feet, so I kind of went down like this, and because I couldn't go nowhere, and then I grabbed the PS and I had it in my hand, and he whipped around and grabbed that PS and the cord. And when he flipped it around, and that PS hit me in the corner of my head right here. I had a knot on my head that was about this big around, and it stuck out. It stuck out like a half an inch. And I mean, when it first hit my head, I gave it the ding. I couldn't hear shit. I was like, "Do you hear that bell? Do you hear the bell? I don't know. There's bells everywhere, you know." And he immediately, well, he said one thing, but he immediately was like, "Babe." And I couldn't, I was just, he rung my bell. But that was the last time. That was early in our relationship. He didn't mean to hurt me. It was an accident. It was an accident. And I should have let him get his shit. And if he was being smarty Barney ass, I should have just been like, "Pack your shit up and go." But I wasn't being Barney smartass because I was trying to be, whatever. But you learn. You learn thing. We never had that issue again. And he told me afterwards, he's all, "Baby, please." You said, Punisher brought up, this is why I got here. Punisher brought up, "I've seen him get mad." So have I. Yes, so have I. But let me tell you something. He told me, "Never, ever put me in a position like that." And I'm telling you not to put me in a position like that because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to. You're not a trigger for me. You don't make me want to hurt you. He would say that online. I know he would say that online, but he didn't really want to hurt me, but he would be like, he would try to keep me in my lane, you know what I mean? And so he'd be like, "I'm gonna hurt you," like that kind of a way. But he would never ever, he never put his hands on me. Never ever did he put his hands on me. Not ever, but he would put his hands on somebody else if he thought anything bad about me. That's just how he was for sure. When he'd get mad, he'd get mad. Yeah. What's going on, Z? Welcome on in. I normally don't do stuff like this. This is not my forte. I'm just talking with my folks, and I know that I don't know you well enough to be one of my folks, but come on in. Baby, take your shoes off. Come on in. Baby, take your shoes off. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. I have a good time watching your shorts, seeing and understanding your personality more. It's the only way you can do it. I'm understanding your personality more because I'm going in your chats more. Yes, the most of it. Yes. How's everything going, ZZ? It's all right. We're hanging in there. I guess I'm telling stories. I'm really not sure. Always welcome to come through. I am gonna get it. I am. I've never been a fan. I didn't say I was against it. I didn't say I was for it. I said I'm not a fan. It's like I'm not a fan of what's her name? Carney B, but I love her. I love some of her stuff but I'm not like all her music. I'm not like, trying to get a tattoo of her on me. But I like her. You know what I'm saying? I am. I'm gonna get it over here. I the way I have well, see, nobody's gonna ever see it. Well, speaking of nobody ever seeing it, guess what I found at the Cherokee's gonna be the one to bring me back around town because he always says, "What? What did you do?" He does. He brings me around. I'll forget about shit. But guess what I found at the thrift store? You're not gonna believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, it's like I'm so thankful. Well, I know that you're going to be working. You're going to be going up there on Sunday, right? Is that when I need to? I should start praying for it now, but I want to pray for it when you're actually there so that I know as all jobs things arise. I'll just pray that things can be assessed quickly and easily. He's 6 or 8. Oh, who, the Z guy? I appreciate you letting me know for sure. Do you really? My grandma, I think you've heard me say this before. My grandma, I was her sunshine. She got married when I was 2, and I sang "You Are My Sunshine" at her wedding. It was my first public appearance in singing. I was 2 years old. Fabian, cuz my mind's busy, honey. My mind was busy. I was laying here crying. And it's freak hours. You can't be on the phone. I have more guy friends than I got girlfriends. I ain't trying to call no guy friend and talk to him right now. Because I can't have no guy friends. I really just can't. Like all my guy friends that I used to have are trying to surface, and it's like I just don't have I can't what was I gonna do? I was just sitting there crying. I had been in streams most of the day and tried to hang out with some folks and stuff. And then I just was having a bad night and I was crying. I was crying. I couldn't stop. And something told me just to come on. And I didn't want to this is my first live like this since my honey, and I knew I was going to fall apart, and it's one of the main reasons why I haven't been doing it. But I did fall apart, and then my people that love me so much encouraged me and made me feel better. So now I'm doing better. I wasn't doing better earlier. But I've been on here for an hour already and I feel so much better than I did an hour ago. I didn't know what to do with myself. I'd prayed. I said, "Jesus, if I need to go to sleep, let me go to sleep just so I can sleep." And that wasn't happening. I'm trying not to watch porn, so that's like always an option. But I mean, when you got a porn addiction, that's probably not good. And it never does anything good for your mind. Let me tell you something. If you don't have a porn addiction and you think that's funny shit, it's really not. Because it is an addiction and it doesn't satisfy anything. In fact, it probably makes it a little bit worse. And so you have to stay just like with alcohol. Doesn't fix anything. It probably makes things worse if you're an alcoholic, just like with heroin or crack or whatever you got going on. If it if it it feels like it's gonna be like what, and then it's not. You know what I mean? So I just try to stay away from all of it, and then didn't know what to do. I didn't want to cry no more. I was having a bad night, but I wasn't. Now I'm not now. I was having a bad night, but I'm not now. I was having a bad night, but I'm not now. Oh boy. Well, welcome in. I see you. I do not know how to say your name. I am dyslexic. And that is a lot of fucking letters all together. Plus, you say them twice. So I'm just going to call you AA. What's up? Appreciate you being in here. Soul Assassin's up in here. You guys are loving on me. I love it. What's happening, Soul Assassin? You assassin sons of bitches. I'm just saying. It's good to see you. I'm happy to hear that. I'm a small dose type of person. I display my personality a little over time. Oh, are you telling the chat this, or are you acting like I don't know this? I don't know. I don't know. I I actually feel like I may have been also to you and KJ a little disrespectful, cuz when I sent out the pictures for my monetization party, there was only 3 of you. It was Knots, KJ, and you. And I believe you're single, aren't you? Aren't you, Punisher? And the reason why I say that was when I gave Knots, I didn't have this feeling when I put them in yours and KJ's, which I should have, I guess. I should have, because that's shithole. But when I went to give Knots his pictures, I didn't put one of those. He got 2 pictures. I didn't put one of those pictures in. And it wasn't because it was naughty. It wasn't because it was a naughty picture. If I was his wife, I don't know if I would have been like, what's this bitch doing? You know what I mean? So I was like, Brad, don't do that. But now I feel like I disrespected you and KJ, because I did send it to you and KJ. And there's really nothing wrong with the picture. But if I felt that way about Knots, maybe I shouldn't have sent it. You know what I mean? So I need to reevaluate that when I do that next time. You guys got good ones. Yeah! Punisher KJ got good ones. What you done? See, he brought me back. What did I say I did? Oh! I went to the dumpster dive. I found 2. One was Victoria's Secret bikini. Do you know how much a Victoria's Secret bikini is? Number 1. Number 2, in my size? It was in my size. Do you know the odds of me finding a brand new, basically, I already have it washed. It's in the dryer. I should go get it. I would never like display it in not a bikini. A dress I would. I'm not trying to show like bras and panties and bikinis. Now, will I wear a bikini like in a video out at my mom and dad's pool? Or yeah, that's appropriate. I mean, I might have a cover up. I may or may not. It's a bikini, but I'm not trying to try it on. But I got it's a black one. It's got the little Victoria's Secret like little medallions are golden, and they're on the bottoms too, on each hip. It's hella cute, and it fits me. It fits me. And then I found 2 bikinis. The other one I thought was Victoria's Secrets, but it's called Venus. I don't know if that's a name brand or what, but it's kind of sequiny. The top's a little bit just eensy bincy, like this much. Do you see that little itty bitty where that little dot is on my eye that I'm holding? That's how tiny the top. It's almost too small on the top. Fits me everywhere else, but it's doable. And it's like a purple, like a purpley sequiny swimsuit. And so I got 2 bikinis there. I got 2 house rugs. I got about 3 different other clothings. I got a bunch of Tupperware stuff that had the lids that I will use like a bunch. I got Joseph, I should show you what I got Joseph. I got Joseph's son something. Joseph, he's on YouTube. I got his son something. It's really cute. So now I'm gonna have to mail that. I spend more time buying stuff and mailing it out than I do anything else. Um, let's see. What else did I get? I feel like my nose is running, but it was because I was crying. I don't know, just like a bunch of other stuff. I don't remember what, but I only spent 36 bucks. $36. The Victoria's Secret bikini was more than $36 by itself. And it fits me so good. I was just like, can I get an amen? Saturday. Okay. Well, I'm glad you told me because I would have been praying hard for you on Sunday. So I'll start on Saturday. And then are you going to be there for like a week or what? Hey, Smoke, what's happening? I wasn't sleeping good, but I'm doing better now. When I get off of this live, I'll be able to sleep. I can tell. I've been able to calm myself down. So, you guys have been able to calm me down because I wasn't doing shithole for myself. I need to put this on the charger. Let me get this on. There we go. Saturday I'll be on the But will you be there? How long will you be there? Are you gonna be on there for like a week or 3 days or what? The weekend? I'm not trying to be in your butthole. I'm just so I know how to pray. Let's see here. What are you doing, Tammy? I couldn't sleep. Mama Bear texted me earlier and I had told her I haven't said anything to anybody because I don't talk about it on YouTube. Um, but I had talked to Mama Bear about some stuff that am going through, and but she was checking on me via text message. I've known her basically my whole life, and I was having a hard night, Mama Bear. I was, and then I got on here. I was praying. I was like, Lord, help me. I just kept crying, kept crying, kept crying, and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I thought I'd try to do a live. I used to do these all the time with coffee. Remember that? I'd have coffee time. But I just haven't been able to do any of this kind of stuff since he left me because I didn't want to be a mess. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm okay now, so it's good. It's good. Thanks for the stream. Me? Thanks for the stream? What are you doing awake? Is it morning time for you? I don't even know what time it is here. Is it morning here? Do I need to go to bed? Is the sun coming up? The sun's not coming up, is it? Lord help us all. Does anybody know what time it is in my time zone? Because I have no idea. Well, I don't like to gossip about people either, so don't come in here doing it. See, hey, Red. Keep that to yourself. I'm not even going to open it because I think it will upset me, and I just don't even want to deal with it. Let's see here. Look at Punisher on it. Oh, look at Wicked. What are you doing, Wicked? What is happening? I'm actually having a better time than I was an hour and 13 minutes ago. So welcome in. Yeah, well, I'm just last time I thought I would read it. That's so stupid. Why don't you trust your moderator? Like if your moderator is deleting something, why do you want to piss your own self off by reading what they deleted? You know what I mean? So I'm just going to trust you on your shit cuz I can and I do. You know what I mean? No, I'm not worried. I'm not even going to look either. $200 for what? Let me go back up. What's new with you, Redhead? I'm kicking it. Kicking it, kicking it. What's $200, Smoke? Help me out. You're probably talking to somebody in the chat, but I want to know what $200 is. Finally got me a bikini. Usually don't wear one, but I lost some weight and I'm proud of myself. Well, number one, I'm proud of you for losing weight if you felt like you need to lose weight. Number two, I have learned that I just don't give a shit what people think anymore. I just really, really don't fucking care. And I do wear bikinis and I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. And if I'm offensive to you, then go to the other part of the lake. You know what I mean? If I'm offensive, don't come close to me because I might pee on you in the water. You know what I mean? So I just like I don't know what to say. But what color is your bikini? Girl, I found me a black Victoria's Secret bikini. The top of it looks hella good. It looks nice. And my whole run was $36. And I got another one, like a purple sequin, but at the top of it, see that little dot on my eye? It's almost too small. Like I won't because it's like a broad like type thing. So I mean, if I bend over or if I move around or if I want to be Baywatch and like watch myself run, like my tits aren't gonna fall out or nothing. Like it's gonna hold it. But I mean, woo girl, I don't know if I got it. I do feel better now. I do feel better now. I did the right thing. I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't do it because I was like, what if you cry? And I already had that happen in his car today. So I was like, you're going to tell them that story. And then I did, you know, and then of course I cried. No, that's good though. You're going to be there every Saturday. Right. No, that's good. So it's going to take, what kind of an hour day is it? Is it an 8 hour day or is it longer? It's probably longer on your half. I hate it. Love the inside. I hate it. I crashed though. Yesterday I crashed. I went, was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? I went to sleep at 9:30 at night and I didn't really wake up till 9 in the morning. So that's like almost 12 hours. And I just crashed out. But you can't stay up like this all night. Normally I'm gaming. You can't stay up like this all day and or all night and then be up all day doing normal stuff. And then it just your body will shut down. Oh, you are not alone at all in anything that has to do with the freaks come out at night. Ain't gonna at night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Is that my time or your time? Is it 2 a.m. in California? It's 2. Oh, it is 2 o'clock here. Fuck me. I'm not really trying to go to bed. It is 2:02. It's 4 here. Holy shit. You're in Arizona? I got family in Arizona. A lot of family, actually. What was disgusting? Please don't read. It was disgusting. Oh, don't read it. I won't. I won't read it. Yeah, don't get Mama Bear upset neither. Cause like Punisher will handle it on the testosterone side, but do not let the estrogen fool you, okay? Because I mean, Mama Bear is not. Is she gonna lose her shithole? You can't put your YouTube on your TV. Well, that sucks. What do you use? I use Roku. Is that how you say it? I use Roku, and then I just put it on there, and then that's what I don't even have like TV. I have Roku. That's all I have is a Roku. But as long as the sun is, yeah, that's why I said that because that's how you have to do it, right? You have to do it. You work till the sun's out. Yep, that's exactly what my daddy would say. I do that, Red. My son is up all night, and then I clean the house during the day. Is your son up all night? That's tough. I didn't used to be a night person before OG and I got together. He's always been a night owl. Always. It would drive me insane when we first got together. But when you're with someone and you're with them like that, after time you kind of adjust to things. And he just was up at night and we would be up at night together doing whatever we were doing. Rudos are yeah. Well, it's the freak night hours, you know what I mean? I do. You got that right, Red. Oh, I know you will. It's a crew of like 12 guys. Oh man. That's actually a pretty nice sized crew. How long do you think it'll take you taking one set? You've done how many already? How long do you think it'll take you to do it the 1 day a week? That's a pretty nice sized crew. 7 or 8's a nice size. So having a crew of 12, that's a pretty good team. Who did you get to pick your team? Or did other people pick your team? That's interesting. If you got to pick your own team, fuck. Could you imagine that? That would be kind of nice. He has so much energy. Can you guys hear my German Shepherd snoring? You can't even see her over there, huh? She's at the tail end, and pickle juice is almost in my vagina. she's It's the warmest place on earth. No, she's just over here. They're wanting me to go to bed. Oh, he has so much energy. He is constantly moving. The doctor recommended. Have you tried the melatonin pills? Never worked for OG. I don't take them. But I do use that melatonin. I use the generic brand from Walmart, the Epsom salt, and I do take a bath with it. And let me tell you something right now. I don't know if you want to try it just to try it. But when it gets to be like nighttime, maybe give him a bath in that melatonin Epsom salt. The smell of it is very it does make you sleepy. And I don't take melatonin, so I don't know about the pills and shit. Let's see. The team was started. I just came out with way more experience. Oh, so you didn't get to pick your own team, but so what? Or do you get along with everybody? Or are there people that are trying to be like the boss? Sometimes when you're the boss, I mean, if you're the boss, you're used to being the boss. It really doesn't matter what people do it. It puts me out at night. The melatonin tea? What the fuck? Say that 10 times fast. Do you use melatonin tea? Melatonin tea. I like to get me some melatonin tea. Melatonin tea. I want some melatonin tea. What the fuck? That was difficult. That was difficult. I'm not lying to you. OG would take sometimes when he just couldn't. He would take like way more than two. And he still wouldn't be able to relax and go to bed. He took way more than two. I used the liquid drops. I've tried warm milk and said, "How old is your baby or is your child?" Melatonin tea. The next time you make it, you're gonna be all melatonin tea. Punisher, what are you making? Melatonin tea. You know what I mean? That's funny. They all listen, but I'm not trying to be the boss. Everyone knows what has to be done. So they asked me how to do so. Oh, you're like the supervisor, basically. I understand that. He just turned 4. Try the Epsom salts and get back. Teeny tiny is Redhead from Redheadville. Walmart. Equate. Melatonin, Epsom salt back. 4 years old. Get him some toys. Throw them in the tub. And rub a dub dub dub. And I bet he'll go to sleep. Get back with me in a few days. Thank you very much. And signing out. Okay. There you go, Teeny. Try it. I'm telling you, it works for me. It does. In fact, sometimes I won't even use it in the bathtub because like, if I know I'm going to stream and I'm always washing myself profusely in the bathtub all the time. So let's not get into that habit. Well, I'm glad we just have him around as long as we did. That's insane. Red, I can't see because my eyes. Make you some if we lived in. You would make me some what? What am I missing? Am I forgetting our own conversation? Did we have a conversation that you were going to make me something? Did you say make? I'm assuming now that you're making me something. Wait. Red D. Red D? I can't see. Ready. I don't know what that says. Make you some. Oh! Some melatonin! Boy, that took me a while. I mean, I forgot about it that fast. I didn't even know we were talking about it anymore. It was funny. I love this shit. Because I was just like, what are you going to make me? Are you making me cheesecake? Because I hope it's a cheesecake. It wasn't. It was melatonin. I want melatonin fucking cheesecake, bitch. Make me a melatonin cheesecake. That is hilarious. Bruh. What's up? Bruh? Love to see you. Welcome in. From California, I say bruh a lot. I don't normally say it like that though. I'm only saying that because it's your name. And I want everybody to know that bruh is in here. But normally when I say it like brah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Make what they want built and teach them how to keep it up. What is it that you're building? I forget if I want to say it was a school. So what are you talking about here? Well, I couldn't sleep, bruh. I couldn't sleep and I was being a little pussy and I was crying and shit about some personal shit. And then I didn't want to watch porn. So I was trying to stay away from that. And then, I'm trying to be respectful to myself and just, whatever the situation is. And then I decided that I'm going to go ahead and just go on live. I know I used to do this all the time on my channel. I just haven't done it for a while. So that's where we're at with that. Don't even bother with melatonin. Just I do. In fact, I have right here, but I can't smoke it online. But I do have it right there. It's in reach. Okay. A 6-year-old can't smoke weed. Oh no, a 6-year-old can't. Oh good. I love California. First project is a school. So far we have it framed out. Oh, you already have the frame out. See? Are you like excited that I know what you're talking about? It's because my family's construction. Yeah. Greetings, Wolf. What's up? It's good to see you. Come on in. I don't know how to say your name, OS. And I surely don't even know what you put in the chat, but I'm gonna say hootie hootie ya. I vaguely want to say that you were in my chat a couple lives ago and you said the same thing. You gotta try to speak English in here so I know how to respond to you. It's good to see you, Wolf. I didn't even realize it was this late in the morning. I probably should wrap it up. I mean, I've been on for an hour and a half and I'm in such better spirits. I feel like I'll be able to go to sleep now. I'm not tired, but I feel like I'll be able to go to sleep now and not be so. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was having a pity party, I guess. And so I'm just trying it. I just tried it for the first time in many, many months. And now I'm in a much better mood. And it's 2:20 here then too. Cause where are you at? Aren't you in California, Wolf? I feel like I mistaked you for somebody else at the last stream, but then I liked you because you were being cool. So now I guess I still like you. So are you in California? I do need my rest. Today was a rough day, Mama Bear. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? It's over with. And what? Joy comes in what in the morning? You know why joy comes in the morning? Jesus and others in you. I'll probably sign off with this. What a wonderful way to spell joy. Jesus and others in you. For the life of each girl and each boy. J's for Jesus. He takes first place. Always for others you meet face to face. Y is for you, and whatever you do, put yourself last and spell joy. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. I appreciate it a whole lot. I won't forget it. I won't forget who came in. I won't forget who was getting the rats out. I won't forget who was saying it's okay. I won't forget that people aren't making me feel like shit. And I won't forget. And I appreciate you guys a lot. Oh, look it. Oh, gee, whoa. I was just signing off. Oh, I'm in such a better place. And I'm glad that you're here. I'm not going to want to get off now. Look, you're making me not want to get off, OG Wall. I was having a rough night, but now I'm not. Did you write that song? No, I didn't write that song. It's just a song my mama used to sing to me all the time. We're always here for you, Red. I appreciate that. I'll take you were tonight, man. It was hot tonight. I read those first two and I just decided not to keep continuing with that because I that was too much. You've been listening. I appreciate it. I do. You know, I don't tell everybody how special they are. So that's a bunch of dickweed that I just smoked. I almost said I tell everybody how important and they are. I really don't. I tell the people that are important to me how important they are. I know that you're part of the murder gang. I'm thankful for that. But you have loved me since I started becoming years ago. And he's my favorite streamer. And I just appreciate you so much. I appreciate you coming in here. Tupperware and Victoria's Secrets. Is it? You have been in here for a while, brother. My swimsuits that I got. If I could, well, you guys have to wait till summer because when it's summertime and I'm doing summer shit, it really don't fucking matter. When it's 108 outside, everybody can suck my dick. You know what I mean? So, but it's like winter still. Okay, it's not even spring, and I don't do like I'll do dresses and outfits I get on Sheen, but I'm not trying to put on swimsuits and be like, oh, please look at this. That's not what I'm trying to do today. I need to sleep. Have a good night. You get some rest. It was good to see you, Chief. Get some sleep. Actually, nah, I'm gonna stay. He's asleep. I don't even know what that means, but welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. Does that say Calico? I was crying earlier, so my eyes are all messed up. Redheaded has been fun, but I gotta go and yeah, I do too. I do too. I'll see you next time too, Cherokee. It was very good to see you. I appreciate everybody that's been here. There's 6 in the chat. Been a great uh little live stream, and I'm not really sure how to shut it off, but I'm gonna try to. I'm not sure how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna see you on the flip side. That's what I say. Yes. All right, let's see if this works, Cherokee. I'm outie. Wait. Peace and love. Have a good one. Thanks, Cherokee, for dropping by. All right. Do I push the X? Does somebody know how to do this? Oh wait. Here we go. I'll see you on the flip side.